back to that question of how long I'm going to stream. Yeah, Lysandus' Tomb is the main quest dungeon that's up next. I have to wait for the Dust of Restful Dead to be finished first, which means I'll have to run through Durini Tower again. Lysandus' Tomb, I was noting in the pre-stream that my guess is that if you know all the dungeons, if you've been through the main quest at least once, and you're not traveling out of bounds, that Lysandus' Tomb is the longest main quest dungeon of the game. I think the final dungeon can be, like, longer, because, you know, how hand-scripted it is, and how you might be unfamiliar with, like, its construct, but definitely, Lysandus' Tomb is just going to be like a slog through all those hallways just to get to that elevator. Once I get to the elevator, I'm good. And I remember the opening part well of touching the skull. But as for how long the stream goes, like, we could be 2 hours in. I might not be done with Woodbourne Hall, and I'll be like, fuck, dude. Or we might be 2 hours in, and I'm, like, in the castle Daggerfall. And then I just finish up the game. After that, depending on my mood, I will be running the air conditioner during the stream, so my mood will be better. I might transition to a different game. But yes, a concrete, I don't know the answer question. I typically don't give end times for these things because, I don't know. True. They already know how long I am going to broadcast. We will. It will be an adventure. This is Daggerfall Molasses Session 8, as the overlay text says. We do have some pieces of the main quest line left. Lysandus' Tomb is a long one. Castle Daggerfall should be short. It depends on whether I remember that route to the treasury room or not, because it's not that far from the throne room. The audience chamber area. But if I don't remember it, that could take a while too. Woodbourne Hall, I don't see that being much trouble since I'm going to kill Lord Woodbourne. It would be harder for me to find his shit, as I proved in Stormbull. And the final dungeon, it's so different from everything else in the game that it's memorable. So I think Lysandus' Tomb will be the hardest one of these. Yes, or Lady Woodbourne. I will be broadcasting all week this week. That goes from today, Monday, through Saturday, because Sunday is the start of a new week where I live. The only exception ends up being Thursday. And as you can see, I've got Queenie's Streamlabs running. That is her donation goal tracker. And I do have alerts for any donations that go to that, which will pop up. One popped up during the pre-stream. It's alien to me to have, like, her shit up. It has, like, a different, like, theme, a different vibe. But we're rocking it. And for more details on why that's there, it'd be better to just get an explanation from my Discord server, rather than me say it out right now. Okie dokie, okie dokie. Oh, I need to lower the game volume for you guys and myself. Okay, anyway, I need to kill time. I don't remember what day specifically I left Durini Tower. I don't feel like questing for anyone else, I don't think. Also, I guess I'm not making any magic items beyond the one that I made, this Wide Load Queerus. I think it's the only magic item I made. Yeah, it's the only one I made. I might change my mind on that. It definitely increased my weight encumbrance, though. Very nice. See, it's getting dark. Alright. Let's just travel. Let's visit our old pals at Totambu. 32 days? 32 days. And tack another 6 on top of that. That should definitely be sufficient enough time for the dust to be prepared. How much? She's got 40 speed, and she has her starting agility value. I am not increasing or fortifying speed beyond that value. Her running is a whopping 108% now. She moves pretty well. Her attack is still slow. And that definitely factors into dungeon exploration, as well as, like, well, fighting during dungeon exploration. I feel like one of the reasons... Hey, Lil, I just started with our continuing and possibly finishing the Daggerfall Molasses run tonight. As Lassie Molassie, the character who started with trash speed and has a whopping 40 speed as the end goal with 13 agility. One of the reasons why I don't think I'm going to explore much more with her is because, like, this attack speed is tragic. It's been 40 for most of the playthrough, like, as I stopped it at 40, and I'm not fortifying anymore, and it is... No, it's not okay. The 13 agility we're working through with Daedric weapons, but this speed... How am I supposed to explore? The only reason she moves so fast is the 108% running speed. This is splendorifically better than the game start. It was such an awful, like, condition. But, now it's just inconvenient. I want to attack faster. Hey there. I already cast an anchor, so let's run through Durini Tower here real quick to get the dust. Should be this door. Go through here. At least I remember Durini Tower well. We'll have to see how well I do in Lysandus' tomb, though. That's going to be the true test this stream. If I can get through there quick, we're going to have a pleasant time. But if it takes me, I don't know, 90 minutes to get through there... Yes, this is Durini Tower. You end up going through here several times over the course of the game. Medora Durini, who was King Lysandus' mistress, was trapped here. Well, she still really is. And so you end up visiting her a total of, what, 6 times? So I kind of know a decent route by this point. Which even this character with 40 speed can traverse alright. Gonna cast a free action there. We're most of the way through the main quest line at this point. We're gonna get the Dust of Restful Dead. We're gonna visit King Lysandus' tomb, where he's buried. Which is a slog. We're gonna find out what it takes to put his spirit to rest, and then we're gonna go do it. Afterwards, there's a few other things to clean up, and that's the end of it. We, of course, already found the letter the Emperor sent us for last stream. Okay. Let's see if I can use my Brazier Far Silence here. Well, nobody nuked himself, so... we'll call it a win for us. So, Medora. The powder is ready. All you need to do is spinkle it on his true corpse. I must warn you. We'll not put his shade to rest, but we'll soothe it sufficiently to allow you a chance to speak with him. The final exorcism is for Lysandus to choose. I do not know where he was buried, but we do. If we speak to him, could you tell him I still love him? Death will not be a barrier to us for long. So Medora Drenny, as noted, was King Lysandus' mistress. She was imprisoned here by Minnesera, who was Lysandus' wife, after Lysandus died, basically as like a punishment. Minnesera arranged it so that she was imprisoned in this tower. We spent some effort, figuring out where she was and what significance she played. And we also spent some effort figuring out where the hell Lysandus is buried. Okay. It was Bettany, right? No, not Bettany. Menevia, that's right. There's his tomb. Hi! If you would please, thank you. So whenever you switch from a wilderness area to, like, outskirts of a dungeon, the music changes. That was a very telling example of that. Lassie, if you don't want to be dead as Lysandus, stop your investigations immediately. Do you really want to risk your life for a dead man? You are being watched. That's cool. I know I'm being watched. I'm live streaming this, you son of a bitch. Those are missives from Lord Woodbourne trying to dissuade me from what I'm doing. Yeah. Lassie the Argonian, we have a hodgepodge of armor. For a while we had like a full steel set, which looked pretty good, but we don't anymore. All a mishmash of shit. I'm gonna rest up and I'm gonna put on some magic gear. We're gonna put on our tights of iron will. We're gonna put on our long shirt of good luck. We're gonna put on our Daedric boots of the wise. I think that's all we're putting on. Yeah. All the other stuff is fine where it is. Of course, I have my Elven Wide Load Cuirass, which increases my weight allowance and has feather weight, so it weighs 0.25 kilograms. I could have enchanted a bunch more, as I noted at the start of the stream, but I didn't feel like it. So our attributes a bit more fortified now. Okay. Hold on, I gotta hype myself up. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. So it opens up neat. Beautiful. This, by the way, is a general mini-map, if you will, on the main map. I've expressed this numerous times before, but I'll explain it again, of the dungeon. The red dot is you, and that other dot right there is the dungeon start. If you take a look at this side of the map, or this display, you can even see, like, scrolling over, it shows you dungeon start here. It's harder to see with this particular, like, module's construction, but that does say start. Okie dokie, okie dokie. So, our first goal is to find a hovering skull. It should be directly on the path here. Emphasis on should be. If it's not, I've got a real problem. I don't want to fight you right now. I'm busy thinking. Here we go, this is the right module. Click on the skull. Thanks. Now, it's this door that I want to use. a little adorable, like, crawl space area to take me to this skull back here. I don't care about looting things. Which takes us here, right next to that skull. Why would I want to do that, though? That doesn't make fucking sense. I mean, I guess that's the way out. So that's good, but why the hell would I want to go back there? It's literally the same place. Alright, so the memory's a little rusty. Off to a great start. Now you need to open this damn door. I hate this game. These doors. Okay. Go through these doors. Ah, Gep gun. That would be beautiful. Thankfully, the enemies in this this dungeon are going to be primarily undead. Unlike the humans, they won't be scaling in like hit point totals. But I mean, we will eventually see like vampires and liches and shit. I think I want to go this way. Yeah. We've seen this module a number of times. This stream alone, I believe this module exists in Castle Necromogon. Ooh. North, maybe? Maybe? Yeah, we'll go north. It's a mummy. I was hoping to take care of that ghost with the backstab, but, you know, such is life. We'll pick up some gold for our troubles. Let's go down here. Ah, shit, this module. Alright, this isn't too bad. You never know, man. You never know what they're up to. That's a dead-end room here. Let's check to confirm. Yeah, this is definitely a dead-end room. I think this also curves into like a dead end. So I'm gonna go the way of the bag. No, that's not a secret door. It's another dead-end room with a mummy. He has the mummies from 1525 BC. Yeah, this module, hell. Shit. Oh boy. Got my work cut out for me in here. And after what happened with Orsinium, so the most dangerous thing, it seems like, is when I think I know where I'm going, and I don't actually know where I'm going. That's why we spent so much time in Orsinium last stream. Because I was convinced I knew where the hell I was after that first part. And I could have saved myself more time if I just wandered around randomly after that first part. So, I don't have any predictions. I think this is a dead-end room. Besides that prediction, of course. What I'm doing in here, though, is what I noted, is that when I get to the elevator, that's when I'll know I'm good. Until I see an elevator, though, I'm pretty fucked. Just like that ghost. Nice head bob. Thought there was a door down here. I was mistaken. There's a dead-end room in here? Yeah. Okay. This is actually the module that we're going to find Lord Woodbourne in that dungeon. I actually think I'm going to backtrack after... Yeah, we're not going to find King Lysandus here. Let's move back. I think we need to go back to that confusing, like overlapping series of ramps. This is a dead-end room, silly Grimith. Okay, let's run back the way we came. And not bother with that locked door. That's not going to lead to victory. This is where I came in? Yeah, this is where I came in. Where did I enter this module at? Here? Yeah, here. Crummy module, all things told. I have to make sure whether that's a dead-end room or not. I've been working on the railroad. Last stream, I had quite a hissy fit about doors in this game. And how much, like, their lock status really frustrates me. And how it seems entirely arbitrary whether a weapon will, like, burst a door open. Like, I had an easier time beating a door open with my hands than I did with my danger axe. That's really obnoxious. It's actually one of my biggest gripes about this game, locked doors in dungeons, or basically in any environment. Dead-end room. The primary challenge that I have in these dungeons, unless I'm fighting a spellcaster, is definitely going to be just navigating the dungeon itself, the dungeon environment. At this character level, 13, I'm, the equipment I've got, I'm too swole to control here. Alright, that takes us here. This is a secret door, but it led to a little cubicle. Nice, Lil. I'm fucking lost. Like, I feel as if this module is the right place, but, like, I don't know where to go in here. There's too many, like, different avenues. Well, I thought this shit could take me 90 minutes, so... Son of a bitch. I see shit like that. Like, that's super fucking locked. Finally hack it open, it's this, like a little supply closet. Like, what? That was not even remotely worth my time. I know, what a waste of time. I mean, I technically have a lockpick spell. I've got a horrific chance per casting. 1+1 per 2 levels. It could technically work, though. And these doors. I've spent over a full minute swinging at these damn things before in this game. For this! Like, the best damn locks in this game exist in these little tiny fucking cubicles. Ah, jeez. Don't you make excuses for the mummies. What's great is that in Woodbourne Hall, you'll encounter two of these stacked back to back. Maybe through here? This doesn't feel right. Pain sigh of justice there. Oh, hello, zombie. How's it going? Maybe, Lil, the dungeon doesn't need to be clean. How do you think about that? You ever thought about that? No, you didn't. Thanks, zombie. Uh-huh. Restore the fatigue there. Where the hell did this take me? Nowhere I fucking want to be. Get the hell out of that place. Watch is exactly where I need to be, and I'm like, son of a bitch. I actually absorbed that spell and got Silver Magic back. Nice. Is Lysandus' tomb in the water? Maybe? Elevator. Elevator. Last session we were in this spot. Yes, I was just about to say that when they started giggling for us. No giggles! Another Nymph and Lamia duo. Those nymphs will zap your fatigue. There's another Lamia. She can't reach us. And we sent her to hell. Later, dweeb. Let's go ahead and get out of this area. And back the way we came. Not that way, though. West. West. Through this door into this hell. How is the axe doing, by the by? Almost new. Don't worry, I have a new one as a backup weapon. Just in case. Oh, this module looks beautiful when you start mapping it out. Oh, it's fucking glorious. Look at this hideous sumbitch. Why? What was even the point of that travel? We've already been in here. Maybe up there. How would I get back up there, though? If I were a route to try and get back to a place, how would I route myself? Son of a bitch. Shit's rude, by the way. We found a quest, like, the first playthrough I recorded of this had a grizzly bear quest target in a secret room just like this. Boy, that set me off. Good times, good times. Like the part where that aggravated me. It was good fun. Listen, you undead sympathizer. We're trying to build stories for these characters. No, they don't. Undead. This is another dead-end room. Get dunked on. Fuck you. Oi. No advocating for the rights of undead here. Unacceptable. Just want you all to know, this dungeon is some fucking bullshit. Look at this mess. Fucking disgusting. Well, as the text over there beneath the chat overlay says, this is the Elder Scrolls 2, Daggerfall. The mess of computer cables, huh? Just like look down there, there's just like a disaster area. Like, ooh, don't never want to look down there. I hate my life. I hate my life. This is exactly what I was worried about in this damn dungeon. This is exactly why I didn't want to come to this fucking dungeon. Look at this! It's a piece of shit! I'd have a hard time getting back to where the hell I was. Who says I'm not rolling for navigation tests? I'm the one interpreting the map. This is a dead-end area? Yeah. There's no secret door hidden here. Good, just checking. I mean... how could anyone have a problem with this impeccable dungeon quality, right? The glory and prestige. Yeah, I remember this door. Or what a fucking disappointment going through this door was. The door of sorrow and woe. I've mapped out all the places down here, I'm reckoning. Yes, you can see secret doors in the map. You can also see them on the walls if you look, like, carefully. This is back to where we started in this hell. Okay. Let's stare at the threshold again. Let's fucking think. This is my life. Daggerfall map interpreter. This is who I am. Yeah. Yeah, what a great life. It's the shit like this that this is when I'm not when I don't want to play Daggerfall anymore. This is why I was dreading this session. Shit, maybe it is in this area. Like, I have fucking rooted my way around here. I might have to accept the fact that I was wrong whenever I ditched this area. Because I ran around here and I went down there and killed, like, the Lamia and Nymph, and I was like, no, that isn't right. Maybe that was my meal ticket. How the hell do I get back to my meal ticket? Okay. Looking for an elevator. If I try going into the foggy gray bits of the map... I mean, I could void travel. That's no fun. Alright, so we're back here in this shit fest. And I mean... the way I reckon it, like... I think, like, this is how, like, the textures look with the elevator. Again, I'm saying all of this with severe skepticism because I was really damn convinced that the Orsinium, the letter in the Orsinium dungeon last session, was in an area that it wasn't even remotely in after that first half that I knew perfectly well. And so, like, now I'm suspicious of what I think about these main quest dungeons because of how much time I had to spend in Orsinium last session. Like, this is why, like, when it comes, like, the random dungeons, I just fling myself into the ether and run around haphazardly, but you can't do that for the main quest dungeons that have set targets. You gotta follow paths, man. Let's see whether this is a dead-end room. Okay. And this? Like, I went down that path, but... let's try this door. Good talk. That's not a secret room? No. I also didn't head down this area. And up the stairs. Shut up, mommy. Start following a wall in, like, this damn game. Hell no. Your mummy is dead, Lil. All of your mummies are dead. Don't like the transition to this module. Think I'm gonna turn back like a chump. Yep. Right, extra crispy dead. Hello, Ghost. Patrick Swayze there, singing, "Oh, my love." And I'm like, now's not the time for Righteous Brothers, my man. My dude. He stared suspiciously at the map, wondering where this would take him. He figured that he should probably save by this point. Slash Wrist seems like a good enough name. They'll be back. Someone's got to keep the torches lit. I mean, the dungeons do restock every time you leave and re-enter them. That's not it at all. Yeah, screw you, game. I know your tricks. Dude, that was a pressure plate trapdoor. Like, I've played this game before. How many times have I done this main quest now on recording? Shit ton. The restock. Thank your local mummy. I'm done with you, Lil. You're dead to me. Okay. You know what else I'm done with? Fucking dungeon. Which one of these holds the lever? Is it... you? No. Is it you? Successful backstab, though. Nice. Here we go. That's important in the cool little set piece room to reveal the chamber that has a lever in it. Which is here. Oh. Thank the stars. Praise the scholars. Bury the mummies. Bury me with my mummy. There we go. I mean, that wasn't bad. What was that? A half hour? Okay. That wasn't awful. Now here's the part where I'm like, how do you try committing this to memory? I did a good job getting myself through this shit up to here. But once I got through here, it was an entire clusterfuck. What I need to do is just skip this area and head for this room right here. Like this. Like where the two doorways join together. This will be the little piece that I'll try to keep in my memory for next time. Like this part, like this navigation here, that was gorgeous. Oh, and also taking that trip back through that other skull to the first skull. That was pretty dumb, too. Everything else, that was good. That was good. We came a long way, man. Like, that was the room we teleported into. Like, that's where, like, the other skull was. We came down through this area, through the room there. Looked at the intersection over the pit. I gotta keep that in mind for my next time. Came straight through around, like, the windy bend. The windy bend? Turned around there. Yeah, I know I won't remember. I might retain a little bit of knowledge. Like, I don't, like, try and commit all these to heart. It's like, every run I do, I try to remember a little bit more, instead of just constantly practicing the dungeon. Again, like, you see so many dungeons in Daggerfall, unless you explicitly just do the main quest stuff, and they look so similar that it gets really hard to remember the shit. Yeah, anyway. Like, that part was alright. Those floating bodies, they're alright. I was expecting to see some more powerful undead in here. Oh well. Really, game? I hate you so much. So there was a ghost standing right beneath this section of the elevator, and of course another one came to join its place. I'm actually stuck inside a monster right now, and I'm kind of annoyed about that shit. So I will use my key command to allow me to step outside of that. That's a thing that was built into later versions of Daggerfall, later official versions, without using cheats, so that if you got stuck into like a wall or the void, you could get yourself out. Just so I could get out of that monster, so I could attack it. This damn game. That is the Alt F11 key combo, which will set you back on the next valid location you are standing on, and you can press it a few times. Like, rewind yourself, if you fall into the void. Anyway.
You soothe my rage. I do not seek to be placated. I seek vengeance upon he who slew me. If you would truly lay my spirit to rest, be the instrument of my vengeance against Lord Woodborn of Wayrest.
So, if you couldn't properly make out his words, Lysandus is noting that he does not seek to be placated. He, as he cries out in Daggerfall every night, is seeking vengeance against the person who slew him, which is Lord Woodborn of Wayrest. We've seen Woodborn's name pop up before, and some of the notes the guards carry are initialed with W. Not only that, but Wayrest is very suspicious. If you've been following along with, like, Elsef's, like side quest shit, but still, like, tangential to the main quest thing, you'd get that. Elisano, not Elsef. Still at Grimith. Anyway, we could walk back all the way we came to help reinforce my memory. Which is exactly what we're going to do! Do-do-do! Do-do-do! Of all the times to not set an anchor. Well, This is a suitable punishment. Yes, I totally intentionally designed it to be this way. Can we just, like, rewind, like, the last, like, 90 seconds? Yes, and so to intentionally enforce all of this dungeon of my memory, I'm going to run back through all of it instead of casting recall. Wink, wink. Where was Chad to remind me to cast a recall? Fucking damn people talk about everything else under the moon and stars. You couldn't remind me of that? I almost never forget this shit. You want to know why? Because it's painful every time you do. Especially Lysandus' tomb of all places. Good heavens. Close your eyes. Give me your hand, darling. Do you feel my heart beating? Do you understand? Do you feel the same? Am I only dreaming? Or is this burning an eternal zombie? This is where that 40 speed is really hampering me. What a way to make me resent this playthrough. What a way to make me resent this playthrough. And to be so... have to do all this with 40 speed character. I mean, this is not the way that we came in, but we could go this way. I think I can find my way. Yep. This is how these are one of those like painful teaching moments. Huh? Say what? Let's go back this way. You gotta learn, man. Reckless and careless behavior like this. Wait, this is where we... No, we want to go in here. We technically want to go in here. People... I know, it's humorous that it's me saying this, based on who I am and all. Y'all gotta stop with this undead shit. I know, it's funny that Grimith, of all people, is telling you this. A, I butchered them. B, they're dead to me. Apparently not. That's right, I'm not an equal opportunity necromancer. I only... Oh my... No, I can't finish that statement. Oh, that was really good. Completely racist, but really good. I'm just gonna enjoy that one. You viewers don't deserve it. Ah. What a laugh. You should be sorry. Hear the lonely lamentations of that zombie as I leave it, without any of its mummies. That one too. Don't be howling. Almost. 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 What a jog. Take some gold to celebrate. And drink some holy water. Almost to the entrance. Well, I'm glad I could pad the amount of time I spent in Lysandus' tomb by forgetting to cast a recall. That was a good idea. Very good idea. I ended up not resting that entire time in the tomb, though. So there's that, I guess. Okay. Woodbourne Hall. Let's see how well I remember Woodbourne Hall. By the way, we leveled up in a few skills. I went the wrong damn direction. Hey, horsies. As the sun falls, this beautiful landscape, we're gonna elevate ourselves and go to sleep. And then I'm sure like a human guard will spawn and it'll interrupt my rest, even though there's no way in hell it could reach me. They'll have to go down there and find him. It'll be aggravating. I'll be damned. Dreams can come true. I was going to, but I don't know. I don't think you've earned it now. Nah, I'll still do it. Actually can't hurdle over here. Like, this doesn't give me the same launching potential. Which is a pity. I can't hurdle over these like I can the city walls. By the way, what is my running up to? I was noticing a slight speed increase while running. Not bad. Hell, I can't even get up out of this. There we go. Whee! Yeah, the city walls are different. That's how you can launch yourself off of them. Anyway, time for Woodbourne Hall. This opening shit? Fuck that, we got Levitate. Later, nerds. Don't you roar at me! Don't! No roaring, only sorry. Don't drink me! I was gonna anchor right up top of here, so I could observe the magical kingdom. To answer your question, though, I had not until then. Now time for our favorite part. Beating the door open. Unfortunately, I can't set the door on fire. No explosion or a Gep gun will defeat this door. And apparently neither will my Daedric Axe. I think on the list of my gripes with Daggerfall, this is like in the top 10, if not the top 5. Then I have to go into my inventory and unequip my axe. I can't switch to my left hand because I got a shield equipped. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Can I just spam my unlock spell to open it? No, of course not. That has too low chance. What the hell am I thinking? Do I have to build a big people unlock spell just for this shit? Yeah, this is a Daedric axe. Alright, let's unequip it and punch it. It'll open in 2 swings and it'll say I weakened it. It's like a jar of pickles. I would have genuinely preferred that outcome over this one, where it's still not opening. I'd like to reflect at this moment upon my character's 80 strength. And my complete inability to bull rush the door. Just like to imagine Lassie punching herself in the face right now. Just punching herself in the face. Well, there would be a reasoning behind that, but since not sure how much you use Mixer, or follow Mixer Twitter, Crazy Kev, you probably don't know the answer. What was that? 2 minutes, maybe 3? That's really aggravating. That really is. That's worse than an ancient lich, worse than a vampire ancient. That's straight up tedium right there. And you do that crap so that you can preserve your weapon, so that you don't break it down and dull it by trying to, like, hack a door open. I don't recall ever having that much trouble with that door before. There's a lockpicking skill in this game. There's no minigame. It does a skill check. No, Stephen. There's no minigame. You have a skill. It does a test on that skill. Yeah, Morrowind is just you, like, standing in front of, like, a thing to unlock and just jabbing, like, your lockpick in front of you constantly. Click, 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 click. For comparison's sake, these human enemies I'll be encountering have equal level to me. Not all of them have 369 hit points, though like the Knights and Barbarian types will have a lot too. Think of how quickly I hack them apart, and think of how much time I spent in front of that door hitting it with this axe. Like, well, obviously it has some form of DR, damage reduction. I earnestly couldn't tell you what goes into the game's mechanics for hacking a door open. Obviously, like, using a spell to, like, lockpick. or using your actual lockpicking skill, like, that's a different story. But, like, straight up bash, I don't know the mechanics behind that. I'd have to look in, like, the Daggerfall, like, the unofficial, like, Daggerfall guide to see whether they have anything, or maybe the official one would know. Yeah, Lord Woodborne will not last as long. Adamantium Right Pauldron. Nice. We'll take that. Make door armor. Yeah, armor out of doors. It's a novel concept. About to cast some hocus pocus on me. Hold on, there is another orc next to that mage I just vanquished. I'm having a moment here, do you mind? That's it. You've stopped earning privileges. Don't make your save versus spell. Hey! You bitch. You are so dead. I will use this shit on you until the end of days. That's it. Alright. We'll try it again. I'm determined now. Never trust magic items you find, everyone. This is why we can't have nice things. It's not even showing a save versus spell dialogue. Oh, hi. I see. That's how it's gonna be, huh? Fine. Light! Go to hell. This fucking game. Give me your stuff. Piece of junk. You want a piece of me, Archer? You do. Why do I even bother trying to use paralysis effects? This is why I don't bother. There's someone behind me again. Ooh, nice. All I need is a replacement for that Quirus, and that'd look pretty nice. Well, I mean, that's technically a replacement, but it's also heavier. I enchanted this thing. That looks... I can't... No. We gotta put that other one back on. Can't function with that. Oh, son of a bitch. If I was invisible... See if I can properly angle this. Don't think I'm hitting them, chums. You know, it didn't show a dialogue that he saved versus spell there. Maybe he was actually silenced, or maybe he already used all of his magic up. The world may never know. This is why we can't have nice things. This is why I stick to things I know in this game. Don't try to charm people, don't try to paralyze them or silence. Shut up. That's why we can't have nice things. I went the wrong way. No. You're that Argonian Lassie. You've been a thorn in my side for a long time now. A wiser Argonian would have let sleeping kings lie, especially when I have gone to such great lengths to kill them. Yes, Lassie, I killed King Lysandus, and now it will be a pleasure to slay you on guard. I mean, sure. We'll have it your way. You want to die in front of your fireplace? On your romantic rug? I am done in. It is up to Gothred now. May you rot in hell, Lassie. I most certainly shall. Lord Woodbourne is dead.
King Lysandus is at last able to rest. The wraiths and ghosts of his loyal soldiers vanish as the soul passes to the underworld, leaving the city of Daggerfall to the living.
That puts King Lysandus' spirit to rest. The city of Daggerfall is no longer haunted at night. I know, if only he had locked his fucking door, right? We'd be screwed. I prefer I'm not... Why do you have me climb when I'm not even trying to rub up against anything? I prefer the levitate spell over slow falling. Because you can't control where you're looking while you slow fall. And that's really a hindrance. You'll notice the quest log is completely cleared. However, there was a bit of interesting information there. What did Lord Woodbourne mean when he said that it's up to Gothred now? Gothred, of course, is the current king of Daggerfall. Gothred is Lysandus' son, the late king of Daggerfall, whose spirit we just laid to rest. What could it mean? I will take this trusty light and walk out into the snow. We deserve a good nap. Give me a town. Tungard. Bit of a bigger town than what I thought it would be, but it's okay. Yeah, good thing. Good thing he had to have his little bit of speaking. That's what he was hired to do. Those were his words in the script. Those are the rules. And foolishly, we shall stay here in Wayrest for a while. Give me a room for 14 days. Give me some damn wine. I'm going to bed now. Don't fucking wake me up. Who the fuck woke me up? You? I was wondering when this quest would glitch out. So, this is something that would pop up nominally if you take a quest from Elisana of Wayrest. But it glitches out and ends up triggering even if you don't take it around this time. Basically, the bitches of Wayrest be trying to set your ass up. That's what this is all about. I told you not to let anyone wake me up. He's like, I only said that I shouldn't wake you up. You're lucky I can't shank you with this axe. Just like stare deep into his eyes. Like, personal bubble? I'm going back to bed now. Again? Still not as tough as a door. That was a barbarian. Probably had 300 hit points. I like how we have a few arrows inside of us. Hey, you guys know that Lord Woodbourne's dead, right? He's not paying you guys any longer. Just a FYI. Public service announcement. Don't let anyone wake me up again. You understand me? Good, now I don't have to set this entire place on fire. Is it note time? No, it's still not note time. Hold on, I need to travel to Cosmos. I'm pretty sure I should get a message from Lady Bree, so I'm just gonna keep walking. No. I mean, well, maybe. We might enchant it. I know, like, the lack of pants is unsettling. For the record, this is how the Argonian character model looks. Actually, dual-wield axes. Not that it really helps you. I mean, I've got these tights of iron will here. I suppose I'll have some golden enchants and things now, huh? By the way, that takes up almost no weight. Do the enchantments I placed on it. Yeah, so that paralysis shit, get the hell out of my inventory. We'll keep the healing items, of course. Brazier or Far Silence? Go to hell. Yeah, I don't... Like, there is underwear in this game, I just don't have it. Anyway. Come at once to Crossvale in Wayrest. I'll be waiting at the Dirty Helm for you. The fate of the Empire could be at stake. No, that's not the name of that place, dummy. I know, the Dirty Helm, right? Lewd Crossvale. It certainly wouldn't be the first time this series where I brought up the conversation of why does the Argonian female have breasts? Or like, some viewers have provided speculation about them being like nutrient pockets, like little snack packs. I've run the wrong way. There's plenty of fucking taverns here, Jesus. Yeah, like a camel. Gotta stay hydrated, you know? I mean, I know why they have breasts. It's because, like, obviously you can't draw a character that's decidedly female without having breasts. That's against the fucking rules. First choice is the right choice. Lassie, I'm glad you could meet me here. The Blades and your Emperor need you again. You may or may not be aware that the Totem of Tiber Septim has been found. For a brief time, Lord Woodbourne of Wayrest had it, where he got it from is still a mystery. The Blades mounted an assault upon Woodbourne Hall to retrieve it. Although the hall fell, many of our number fell with it. Thanks, Locked Doors. We sacked the Woodbourne Hall, but the totem was gone. I have reason to believe that Gothard has the totem. The Blades no longer have the men to mount an assault on Castle Daggerfall. You've shown yourself to be quite adept at getting in and out of these places, Would you go into Castle Daggerfall and retrieve the Totem of Tiber Septim? I mean, I guess. I knew I could count on you, Lassie. The totem is most likely in the Daggerfall treasury. It's a huge room, quite unmistakable. I'm leaving in a couple of days. I shall send word to you where you can meet me after you get the totem. Should you succeed, the Emperor has instructed me to gift you with an artifact of great power and renown, Warlock's Ring. We definitely need to go clothes shopping. Yes, indeed. The 15th of Morningstar is a holiday taken very seriously. Morningstar, you say? That is the month when the game starts. The free healings. Also notice the fact that this is the city of Daggerfall. And there is no longer a Lysandus crying out for vengeance. Nice and peaceful. We're actually not that far from the palace, but before we go there, I'm going to take my air horse. My air strafing horse. I also haven't saved for a while. I hadn't saved since completing Woodbourne Hall. Very dangerous in Daggerfall. Game could crash at a moment's notice. That right there was a transition of midnight. Now, where's the clothes shop in the center? Hell, here it is. Let me pull out my luck pick. Alright, time to go clothes shopping and decorating. We gotta look good for Castle Daggerfall. Take all this off. We could wear this. That's dumb. How about this? That. Maybe a dress? It kind of blends in with the skin tone. Maybe this. How about this? Still see it. There we go. Yeah! It's kind of pimp. You do not own this item? Please. Looks kind of silly. Definitely looks silly. But we add a wrap to it. Oh my god, that peasant blouse was too much. That's a lovely rich red. Kinda goes great with the eyes. Of course, we could go full Khajiit suit. We could not just go full Khajiit suit, but I mean, we could add peasant blouse on top of the Khajiit suit. We could add the robe on top of the Khajiit suit. We could add the Eodoriga. That actually doesn't look bad. We could add that on top of that. I mean, that looks so... Might as well be fucking Cleopatra. That looks so dumb. We need to have a talk. Don't do that. Perfect. What do we have here? Well, I mean, we've got that. We could wear that. With some of those. Maybe a wrap. That looks appropriate, although that wrap is sticking out, and that looks kind of weird. There we go, that's better. So bad, maybe we could show some cleavage there. Again, telling me that I don't own things. That shirt can't even cover up. It's not that kind of shirt. You could wear sandals or shoes, but Christ, you need to wear boots in this game, man. Come on, what the hell's wrong with you? Over here, buy some of that. Oh my god, how fucking ostentatious that all looks. Another wrap. Wear that. Look like I've come from the fucking spa, or like a sauna, like a damn vacation spot. That's definitely better. I'd like the wrap to be a different color. But I don't want it to be that color. I definitely don't want that. Perfect. Well, I mean, this is a formal brassiere, and that's a wrap. Aha! Fucking ready for combat. We will destroy. Or we could go formal. But really destroy. Never change, Lassie. I mean, obviously, they have to be formal. Enchant those clothes. What enchantment could I put on them that would actually fit? Without cursing the clothes. Don't think that'll fit. Alright. We're going on a date with Castle Daggerfall. We are here, not for pleasure, but for business. It's Gothred. That's Queen Abiki. Pretty sure we'll be taking this door. Locke has nothing to fear from me. These guards sure do, though. Step aside. You better watch it, King Gothred. Watch me work. Hey! None of that. Yes, Leonardo, it would definitely show up. I am running her, Streamlabs overlay. At the bottom, you'll see that I replaced my Joke Gold donation link with a link to Queenie's Streamlabs. So it'll appear, the sound effects and everything. Could you maybe not drain me? I mean, I know I dressed up like this, but at least take me out for a fucking drink first. Goddamn battle mages think they own everything. Shitty mage. The matriarchy. The magicocracy? The Magistocracy? There was something there and I lost it. Whatever. Not a stupid question though, Leonardo. Don't worry about it. Time for everyone's favorite combatant in this entire game. The door. You learned well the tricks of Lord Woodbourne. I hate my fucking life. Why does this have to happen to me? Thanks, sweet Jesus. Ooh, nice. Daedra Claymore? Daedra Claymore. Fuck you! There's a steal mode? What? No way! She has 5% lockpicking! What? It fucking worked! Alright, I'll fucking take it. You sure? Okay. I'm not gonna complain. Wow. Alright, yeah, sure. You know, I feel I was owed that after all the bullshit that's happened. Oh, by the way, if you're unfamiliar with this module, over here is the way to death. Where'd you come from? Did you come with me through the time portal of loading? Don't answer that question. I've done a lockpicker before. I think the No Jazz run that didn't have magic did lockpicking. One of my runs did lockpicking. Note that pit there in the ceiling. Also, maybe I can knock her off. Go to hell. Yeah, the fall damage killed her. Nice. Excuse me. Hi. Actually killed me. That was an unintentional death. Holy shit. I'm impressed. Nuked the shit out of me. How many hit points did I have at the time of death there? Oh, you know, 274. These human casters, when you get high enough level, can be as dangerous as the vampire ancients and ancient liches. They can nuke the shit out of you. It's kinda ridiculous. Though, to be fair, Lassie does have a critical weakness to fire. So, that doesn't help things whenever she gets fireballed. This is not the way I went last time. Spent all that time levitating down there for nothing. Alright, that mage is a piece of shit. You want to join in the fisticuffs, sir? Bring it. Bastard's got nothing on those casters, man. And that's mithril, and I'm wearing adamantium. We meet again, asshole. Want to do any of that casting at distance, or are we good? You just gonna nuke me up close? You just gotta nuke me up close. Alright, just wanted to make sure I knew the rules. Had a book with them and a Daedric saber. Okie dokie. Anyway, here's the treasury. Grimith remembered where it was, because of course he did. He's awesome. Let's see if I can remember how to lower this vault while getting shot at by these assholes. Let's hope I don't get caught on the slaughterfish. Got plenty of health and healing items to face tank this shit. I need to wait for my levitate to wear off, though. Well, they don't want to cuddle, they want to slaughter. If you had said cuttlefish, I would have said, well, you've mislabeled them. I've been working on... I know I have a water breathing and water walking spell, but why don't we enjoy this walk together as a family? And enjoy enemies who aren't doors. They do look kind of menacing, don't they? Lassie can hold her breath for a while, at least. That's good. Oh my goodness, we might actually make it to the other side. Like, there was nothing that we needed down there. I just wanted to take a tour. We're looking for a room with, like, a spinny lever and a room with 3 chains. Yeah, I didn't even need to use water breathing or water walking. We're kind of badass. You're not. I wouldn't say it's an Argonian thing, because racial benefits, by and large in this game, due to how character creation works, racial benefits are overridden by class benefits, with a few exceptions. The High Elves have a complete immunity to paralysis. Even if you select immunity to paralysis in your class, or like a critical weakness to it, you're still immune, thanks to the race. Bretons have a slight resistance to magic, which I think is calculated in, and Nords have a resistance to cold, which I think is calculated in. Like, all the other stuff, like their skill flavorings and their attribute flavorings, it doesn't exist. It's stuff that was intended, like how they intended for genders to have different attribute bonuses, but it was overwritten by how classes work in this game. That's just a combination of, basically, it's my endurance score of 90 there. My strength score being able to haul me around. There's also a train passing. I'm looking around speculatively, like going, burr? Well, no, I don't want to go back there again. That's right, train. But I don't need to be in here. I need to be in the room with a wheel. There might be another one of these things I have to go down that will take us to the Promised Land. I'm just getting fucking dizzy. Alright. Aqua time. This was not the way. We've already been this way. But of course. But of course. This led to the barbarian who is dead. We loop around there. Yep, he's still dead. This leads us back to the same trip that we just took, or a different one? It's the same damn path. Well, now I'm kind of stumped. Maybe it's in that pit. No, it's not here in this pit. Maybe it's in the room with the 3 chains, and I just missed it. This is awkward. Hey, there it is! Don't worry, I'll be right with you in a second, sir. I was wondering where you were hiding. There we go. That lowers the treasury box to come rest on top of the pit here. Now, one of these chains has you levitate. I think it's the left one. The middle one teleports you to the top of the treasury box. The right one flings you into the air. Like so. Flipping this switch opens up some of the treasury areas. Just having a think there. For whatever godforsaken reason, I needed to think. Let's not take the sacred Daggerfall brazier. We'll take some gold. I won't bother with the Daedra Heart, but we will take the little totem baby. We'll see who sends us a letter. I'm kind of thinking Gortwog. Feel like giving it to Gortwog this run. We'll see. You are Lassie. You are my new host. Know this now and resolutely. You are not worthy to carry the totem of Tybra Septum. Only those of his bloodline may carry me. I will give you a year and a day to accomplish this. If you don't get that done within a year and a day, the totem leaves you. So we're the host, and it's giving us the freedom to choose someone, so that's nice. We're actually doing pretty alright for time. I was kind of worried that, I'd get more lost in, Lysandus' tomb. And, then, like, Castle Daggerfall, I might not have remembered the correct path. This is something I could actually finish, the stream pretty handily. I'd schedule myself 90 minutes for the final dungeon. That's more time than I think I'll need, but I'm willing to pencil that in. We can knock the main quest out this stream, though, pretty handily. Lysandus' tomb, as I noted, though, was the greatest hurdle for us. Boy, was that rough. Let's have a nap. We've earned one. Haven't we? Level 14 with 5 stat points. We'll put those into intelligence. That was an idea, Daikami-sama, but that just got penciled into the warp in the West, where all of the endings of Daggerfall happen simultaneously. Which is... it's a thing. Enemies. Are you my enemy? No, you're 2D. Wonder who's out here on the streets to get me. Kind of aggravating all the same. What time of the day is it? Let's hit up El Banco. I think it's time for us to, I mean, Gothrid kind of hates us about everything, so I think it's time for us to get one more loan. Wouldn't you say? How about we make this for... oh, I don't know. $1.2 million gold pieces? Damn, too much. 700,000, right. It's 50,000 per level. I suppose 700,000 gold pieces is good enough. Yeah, 700,000 gold pieces from the Daggerfall treasury. I'm totally good for it. You can trust me. I keep using the numpad to try and punch these things in. Sorry. Let's try that again. There we go. I'll withdraw that in piecemeals of letters of credit. Yeah. I mean, I'm an upstanding citizen. I mean, I'm a common one, but I mean, I repaid the last loan I got from here. That means I got good credit, right? Yeah, that means I got good credit. What will we do now with 700,000 gold pieces? I can't imagine we would visit a place like the Mages Guild. No, not me. Nah, I won't levitate there. But I will take the horse. I will make some enchantments. How the hell are you guys doing in the Mages Guild? It's been a while. I'm a fucking warlock now. I can summon Daedra. Well, I certainly do have the gold for that, but, I'm not quite interested, thanks. Ah, who am I kidding? I don't want anything to replace my clothes. You're not the person I want. You are. Let us make a magic item or two. I don't know why I decided to use that accent, but here we are. That'll be fine for that piece. We'll enchant my battle axe now. We'll go ahead and give it some enhance a skill axe. Makes sense. Give it a nice featherweight. I don't recall whether this potency thing works properly. Here's the real piece, though. We're gonna go ahead and get a bad rep with everyone on this. Why don't we get bad reactions from humanoids, bad reactions from animals, bad reactions from Daedra, user takes damage in holy places. There we go, that's what we really needed in life. You should totally regen my health all the time. Give me extra spell points during the seasons. Looks good to me. We'll get to the bra later in a bit, in a mo. Oh, I can't have any more powers? Son of a bitch. I guess that's good enough. Still like a negative, so why don't we remove that user takes damage bit? There we go, everything's fine. So the bra has 30. We can fix that. If the bra has a bad reputation with everyone. I don't think I can pile this on in such a way unless I, like, give it a side effect. I would have to give it, like, a soul gem, but I haven't captured any spirits. Nor do I feel like buying any soul gems to capture spirits. We have the user take damage... We have the user take damage from sunlight. This bra could work out. Give it extra weight. Not gonna give you much of any wiggle room at all. Come on, man. Yes, if the user takes damage from sunlight, that means that we could have great rep with everyone. Look at that. Genius. Yeah. I don't think from the Mage's Guild, though. You might be able to. Nah, this is dumb. I'm not gonna enchant this with anything. It's already got flowers on it. It's gonna have to be good enough. There we go. We spent some of our money. I believe this is the first time I've borrowed from the Bank of Daggerfall, well, during a series to make this happen. Anyway, let's go. I don't feel like training. Let's, go to the Black Dungeon and sleep here for a bit. That is hard for me to hear those alerts. This, for once, is not a bad decision, Luca Raven said. I'm gonna have to increase the volume of that alert, as dangerous as that will be. It's hard to hear that over Daggerfall. Let's see, where do I find that in this damn thing? Is it here? information. Sound volume. We'll save that. What happens if you can't pay back your loan? Your reputation plummets in the region. But I mean, that totally won't be an issue because we'll completely repay it. Right? Right! I mean, they might get upset. That's why one of the strategies is to go to a province in the game that you'll never go back to and borrow money there. You must have had bad dealings with Wayrest. They sent us to murder you and bring back the totem. Did they? Well, how'd that work out for you, assassins? How'd that work out for them? Now, their bodies are all stacked on top of each other, so it's hard to loot, but really, I should stop being so concerned with loot. We kinda got as much gold as I need now. I'm looking for better pieces of armor, nominally. So, not that you'd want to give this to King Edwir Wayrest anyway. He promises you money, but it's all a trick. Because Wayrest is nothing but a fucking setup. Don't trust them sons of bitches. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna give this to Gortwog. But we'll see who mails us. And who sends assassins after us. Hey. How's it going? Are you hiding from me? It's nice to use a magical weapon again and see, like, that glowing magical light around it. That's still for the Klitsch quest. I'm glad that person who's not supposed to deal with us ran away. That looks like a cool helmet, but our helmet's better. It looks dumber, but it's better. I think bad reputation with everyone may not have been a good thing to have if I was waiting for letters from people. Well, I guess we'll see whether that impacts whether they send me shit. It'd be funny if they all fucking hated me. More people from Wayrest. I don't think they made me ill. They have those same damn sabers. Yep, they did poison me. Those tricksy buggers, but I'm too good. They can't hurt me. I'm too good. I didn't even wake up from that, I'm so good. Yeah, so, put it on my bill. No notes, huh? Let's travel. If nothing else, we should get something from the Emperor. From Lady Bree. Let's travel for 3 days. A letter floats through the air towards you. Strangely, nobody else seems to notice it. The letter tucks itself into your pack. I only get one? I get it from the Underking. Centuries ago, Tiber Septim ruled the land and forged an empire with great unity. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, I'll start heading towards Wayrest. We'll see whether anyone else mails me. Better. Page dressed in the livery of Sentinel. Heavily cloaked figure shuffles towards you. A gnarled green hand. A hand grips your wrist with a skeletal hand that stuffs a letter into your mouth. A cheerful young woman. Here we go. It took a while of traveling, but finally all these folks sent me their letters. One's from Akarithi, one's from the King of Worms, one's from Sentinel, I do believe. Oh, one's from the Emperor, of course. Lord Necromancers, he gives you a shit ton of reputation. Gortwog? His stuff used to be bugged out, but, I do have a quest fixin', so that should reward me properly. And Akarithi, Queen of Sentinel, 100,000 gold pieces. And she means it. She's not actually trying to screw you over. I'm gonna give it to Gortwog. This feels like a Gortwog run. In honor of Orsinium being hard for us to beat this time. Excuse me, delivering a totem, special delivery coming through. A nation of orcs is within my grasp. You have given my people a chance at freedom, Lassie. Should you ever recover the mantle itself, I shall reward you thrice over for it. The unmistakable voice of Nothaga speaks softly in your head. I see that the totem has found its way into the hands of someone with royal blood. I think it is time you paid me another visit here in Shedungeon, Lassie. Your work is not yet done. Alright, I mean, sure, if you want to die in front of your king, go for it, champ. Gortwog just kind of like shrugs. What ifs? And we did get the Chrysamere. The Paladin's blade and sword of heroes, an ancient claymore with offensive capabilities only surpassed by its defenses. It lends the wielder health, protects him or her from fire, and reflects any deleterious spells cast against the wielder back to the caster. Resist fire, Shalador's mirror, and heal. Of course, we cannot use this blade, as we are forbidden long blades. But that's not why I did that. We'll put it in the wagon, with all the other shiny shit we got. Let's head to Shedungeon. Let's see how well I remember the final quest. Second time I've enjoyed those music transitions this session. Yeah, nice spell reflection thing, which, to be honest, like, I could have bought a bunch of trinkets, like amulets and rings and shit, and designed items that had spell reflection. Would have made the final dungeon easier. We're gonna let it go. I don't actually think we've encountered Daedra Lords this series. We'll certainly face them in the final dungeon, though. Hello, gargoyles. I don't have time for you. Before I attempt this, though, let me take a break. I'll be back in 4 minutes. Okie dokie, I'm back. Final dungeon time. Not as bad as Lysandus' tomb. Only crowned heads will hold the totem true. First is one who killed but did not kill another. Second is one who is too devoured by its young. Third is one who made one slave and many free. Fourth and fifth are two who compete for mud. Sixth is one who brings a home to the homeless. Seven who lords all, does not lord at all. I do not know who of these seven is most worthy of the power, for too long have I let my passions make me mad. Sometimes the fate of a world hang on the decision of one person. You have chosen who will command great Numidium. You bear the burden for the consequences. I send you now to the Mantellan Crux, the safeguarded prison of the Mantella. Look for a green jewel of unusual size. Merely touch the Mantella and it is free. You will be transported back to my side. Final dungeon! Hype! Hello, Mr. Frost Daedra, sir. Mr. Daedra. How's it going? Hey. You missed, sucker. You lose. I think that's the door I need to fiddle with. Recast that. Is there something in this island? Yes. But it is closed. Like my dreams. Do I have to go up there to that island at the top and open it? Or did that door not properly register because the Frost Daedra fucked with it and I need to click on it again? Either of those cases could be true. Let's levitate up here, though. Levitate is slow. It is slow. No! What do you mean, Benefactor Gate? That's not until the next area. This is Area 1. Is that open? Is the way forward. Here. See. I should have levitated up there to deal with that first. Okay. Now, my next target will be at the top of one of the walls. I don't remember which one. Corner it will be at. Our main objective is to get into there for this first area. I have a potion of restore power that'll have to do. I think it's in the southwest. That one's closed. That one's open. Try going through here. Levitate! Snooze Fest 2018. More levitation! That bus there, like on the central island where you start, will throw a levitate down on you, but, you got your work cut out for you if you didn't bring a levitate item or spell. First Daedra Seducer encounter this series. Not as tough as Dor, though. Had some nice priestess robes on him. Or solid gold. Out of habit, I'm looting these bodies, but it is entirely superfluous. Whoa! Whoa now! That's an orc shaman? Son of a bitch. That's a dangerous enemy. Harpy? The hell are you doing, Harpy? Okay. Which of these switches? Okay, now we go back to the starting area. That island that we started on. It has 2 Daedra Lords inside, at least one. And we need to go in there, and that'll transition us to the next area. Harpies have no business challenging us right now. No business. I think I'm just gonna fall straight down and take the damage. My legs! Yeah, we're fine. My legs! Just want to save some time, man. Hey! How's it going, Daedra Lord buddy? Pal friend? Wait. I'll be damned, he nuked me. Sometimes that critical weakness to fire was certainly an interesting choice I made. Certainly an interesting choice. Ow. I don't have any things of invisibility, do I? No, I don't exactly have long-range combat capabilities, no. Not there. Wait. We'll just bypass him. And head to the next area! Dun 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 dun! Don't worry, that's not like an alien or anything, that's a fucking gargoyle. Don't worry about it. See? Gargoyle. Got plenty of vampiric bitches over here. As they do. Now's the moment where I'm afflicted with, like, vampirism. No. No. I'm gonna try and knock him off into the ether. He'll paralyze me. Goodbye. Sucker. Those were the 2 that I needed to fiddle with, I'm pretty sure. There we go. That tells you about the benefactor. Whoa, now. Whoa. Wow! You slow the fuck down. Alright. Getting up to the benefactor is quite a ride. Thanks, Lich, old buddy. So, enjoy. I about went into my menu to equip some of my magical gear, but that would have caused me to fall through the elevator. There's the pyramid. The trapdoor is closed. We've opened up the one inside, though. That lantern also gives you levitate. Because you have to get up here. Yeah. I think you have to say his name in lowercase. Even though it's written in uppercase on the tombstone. There you go, benefactor. been affected. It's open. No, levitate. Ah, my legs! Bye. Bye. Thanks, Daedra Seducer. Alright, this third part's pretty easy. Doesn't mean it's going to be incredibly easy for this character, but it's fairly easy. Let's see here. Assuming I remember how to do it. Alright, that's just a box in there. That box needs to be replaced with a switch. Let's ignore that guy. Go over this side. We'll flip that. We'll go back over the other side. That turns into a switch, which opens this door. Takes us to the next area. Now, we could break through the lock on that door, but I know how that game goes. This is also not the right door. Plenty of magicians around here. You could not, please. Thank you. I like those hit points. Very partial to them. Let's avoid that cage. Now, what path do I take? One. Looks like it. Not that way. This way. Time for the fire god. Hear me, the blind god is a jealous god. Let his true servants lift up their eyes unto him, and the way will be easy. Hear me! Fire Daedras are casting their magic. That is making it very hard to balance, because of the head bobbing. That I love to enable. And my critical weakness to fire is not helping. Alright, yeah, sure, why not? How did you not notice I was here, you fool? Fool. This is the other one I need to touch. Knock him off, and I'll keep taking the rest of the ramp way up. Provided I don't fall off, because this will be quicker than levitating. So certainly one of my weaker character builds I've had. Part of that's due to the 40 speed. I've also invested more effort in other characters that I've taken to the final dungeon. I have made more use out of, like, healing items for this character, though, than I have for any other. Which is entertaining. Hey, by the way, Shiagorov, what's up? Ah, at last. I was beginning to think you wouldn't get this far. The jury place, don't you agree, and guarded by a pompous upstart. He's no more a god than I am. Well, carry on. We will meet again soon, unless you are not as foolhardy as you appear. Ha 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 ha. There we go. One speaks for me, two serve me, six protect me. How many defy me? One. And we come to the Room of Skulls, and I will choose this one. Now we're coming into the crossbow. Let's, levitate up. Then levitate up. Boy, it would be nice to have a shield reflection thing. Grimith now thinks, like, gee, like a spell reflection rather than a shield reflection would have been a good investment. A good investment. Did you seriously get stuck in that halberd? Don't do that. I was trying to glitch this so I could get like an easy completion of it. Or they could knock me off. That's very rude. There we go. There we go. I mean, they stuck me into this again. I feel like this has happened nearly every damn time. But I've made my way out. I said I... made my way out. This is not how this is supposed to be completed. I, basically sped up the whole process for completing this external version. You're supposed to talk with Sheogorath, you're supposed to ride that cool gym thing down there to the crossbow. Supposed to not get nuked by these, Daedra Lords. Maybe if you're not crazy like me, turn off the head bob. I've also spent time killing those guys up there before, but unnecessary. Now you can see a little dab of healing will do you and a shit ton of hit points. Which we certainly have in spades. Ow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Everything is fine. That lantern will give you some levitate. Of course, we don't need it. That's the final dungeon done. Helfaga cackles. Not so fast, Lassie. Don't you want to see the result of your handiwork? Look now into the book of the time. Read upon its pages the history of what shall pass within the next few days. Read fate as it shall be recorded upon the Elder Scrolls. Your work is done, Lassie. The world is no longer as it once was. Such is the way of things. But if you tell my lich statue to shut up, the door to my chamber will open. Where the hell was my cutscene? You didn't give me a cutscene! Either that or my one single click skip through it all. Does Gortwog not get a cutscene? That's racist. Speciest. Well, oh well. We've remade the world in our image. Gortwog's image. Whatever image. Tell that statue to shut up. And leave Shadungeon. Be teleported out here again. Instead of right outside the door. Shadungeon is weird, man. That takes care of Daggerfall's main quest line. We did it. It's done. All under 2.5 hours. Lysandus' tomb provided the most trouble. They did a pretty good job of clearing the main quest, the Mantellin Crux dungeon. That wasn't too bad. Lysandus' tomb, definitely the problem there. That's the Lassie Molasses, the Daggerfall Molasses Run Challenge, done. The book's empty. The totem's been delivered. The day's been saved. Level 14. 401 hit points. That was definitely a pretty sloppy run. No shield reflection, or spell reflection, excuse me. I keep saying that wrong. Another one of my challenge runs, and that 40 speed. Ugh. Starting off with as abysmal speed as we did hurt. Increasing it to 40 certainly made things better. But, I would have rather had more speed than a lot of stuff here. How many in-games did it take? It took at least a year. Because, the month where we started passed. I don't think it took much more than like a year and a month. Maybe it took 2 years, but I think only one in-game year passed. And some of that time at the end was just me, like, traveling around killing time. That's just the case whenever I finish the main quest line. I feels as the run's complete. Don't have much more of a story to tell with Lassie. Did a good job. With the tools available to her. A lot of healing. Where did your pants go? There we go. The only other Daggerfall idea I had in mind that I thought was worth my time, I talked about earlier during one of the Daggerfall Molasses sessions, but I don't have any particular interest in doing another run of Daggerfall so soon. We need time to forget. Need time to forget the dungeon routes. Gotta let it all blur in. So that the next time I play this game, I can come back and make completely different mistakes. That's how it goes, the Daggerfall Alzheimer's. Beautiful. We will do one more thing before I end this run, though. one more thing. By the way, a bunch of skill ups. Let's not be here. Go to our ship. Take a nap for 4 hours. A foggy day. Hope it's not a foggy day in Wayrest. It's not. Great. Alright, Lassie. I know your speed's trash. But I believe in you. You can do this. Come on, give us a good one. Up! What the fuck was that? One of the saddest jumps I've seen. She's had better jumps earlier in the series. Depressing. Alright, maybe we just need to try a different section. I mean, you just barely made it onto that roof. You know what? You know what? Fuck this. I got an idea. Since this run is over. Yeah, here we go. Here's the key combination. You will fucking jump across the universe if I want you to. See that? The game can't even process that I'm moving this fast. Oh, to move so wonderfully quick. It feels great. Feels great. Alright, let's go. I love how fast that climbing animation is. I climbed so fast that I launched myself over the wall without even trying. I haven't tried climbing with this speed thing before. I can't even stay consistently on the wall. That's funny. Ah, it feels good. And if it looks choppy on your stream, rest assured, it looks choppy for me too. What a dumb sentence that was. At least open the possibility of it not looking choppy. Hi-ho, Silver! Away! Talk about fast travel. No requests. Said this would be the last thing before the run ends. Just go out here and lay out in the snow. And enjoy the beautiful snow music. Music in this game is pretty good. Oh! Hold on! Who do you think you are? You think you can engage me? Look at how fast they move, too! That's funny. A ranger. Rangers. He'll keep us warm. Anyone else? We good? We're good. Suppose tune in another 4, 5, 6, 7 months from now when I come up with another dumb idea that I feel like doing this game again with. For you folks watching the local recording, this is the end. I said this is the end if you will give me my mouse back, you piece of shit game. Daggerfall's like, don't invade. Lil. Got my name right. The better.